Today's horoscope, Scorpio August 21st, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Relaxing your pace just a little can work wonders today. Take charge of your own happiness rather than waiting for someone else to fill that job. While personal affairs are in the spotlight today, once you resign yourself to an easy pace, you can be quite focused on long-term goals, career matters, and responsibilities. Focusing on the results can make your efforts more worthwhile. Nevertheless, today's moon hooks into the Jupiter-Saturn square, and it makes sense to work on strategies to resolve this longer-term influence. The greater joy you experience in your intimate world can clash with responsibilities elsewhere, particularly related to a hobby, heartfelt pursuit, romance, or care of children. This transit highlights the differences in tastes, styles, or attitudes with people close to you, which can feel particularly disruptive. However, whatever emerges at this time can reveal vulnerable areas in your relationships or insecurities within, and recognizing these things can help you begin the work of finding a compromise. A magical period has been upon you as a carryover from yesterday. Venus will throw on her most attractive robes and put up her hair as she decides to go on a date with mighty Jupiter, our greater benefic. Whenever these two celestial objects interact, a time of fun, games, laughter, and euphoria arrives. Whether single or attached, today would be a glorious moment to give a sweet gift to someone you desire. If committed, surprise your significant other with flowers or something special. If single, ask out a crush and go to a fancy restaurant. This will make you feel lavish and in the mood for love. Changing your passion project could make it more valuable. A creative venture should be restructured because the moon in Pisces will conjunct Saturn retrograde in Pisces and square Jupiter in Gemini. Usually, you prefer sticking to a predetermined course of action instead of changing things on a whim. Although this is admirable, it could be why a passion project is not advancing. Changing your plans, techniques, or something else might be beneficial. Changing aspects of a creative venture could even make it more lucrative down the road. You may be needed by everyone today. The aspect at play has a way of making people more emotional than usual, and they tend to run to the nearest person to help process the uncomfortable, the challenging, the downright scary. You may experience your own deep feelings welling up, and it's important to take time out to notice what's going on inside of yourself. Here is an ideal scenario: prepare a nice dinner for your loved ones and take a long walk afterwards. Today might be a little bit boring for you. It's possible because today's vibrations will push you to think and wait rather than take action, notably in your emotional life where the situation won't be very exciting. Your close relationships will be somewhat fragile, and you will be waiting for proof of love that might not be ready to come forth today. Be patient. This slow period won't last long, and happier days are ahead. The moon's return to a playful and creative part of your chart during the heart of the workweek couldn't come at a better time. Recent work and life balance reminders from a full moon will help you harmonize today's playful and creative lunar vibes with a favorable aspect between Mercury in your career sector and the dwarf planet Eris in your work sector, which peaks today. Both are in retrograde motion, making this an ideal time to approach the week with a balanced and measured pace. It is just as a full moon has finished putting your work and life balance to the test that the moon not only returns to your romantic sector today but will move through in the heart of the working week. Knowing that the moon will also return to your relationship sector later in the week and there is an important need to make time for both, these are proving to have been the right work and life balance reminders at the right time. Daily Planetary Overview. Should you hold it in or let it all out? It's one of those days where your emotions might feel like they're teetering on a tightrope. The cosmic energy is a bit conflicted today, as the moon in Pisces conjoins Saturn retrograde in Pisces and squares Jupiter in Gemini. These two powerful transits are clashing, which might leave you feeling unsure of how to express what's going on inside. The key is to be mindful of who you're with and where you are before letting those feelings loose. Emotions are a powerful force, and today's energy is asking you to handle them with care. We've all had those moments where we're not quite sure if we should speak up or keep things to ourselves. Have you ever been in a situation where you weren't sure if sharing your thoughts would make things better or worse? Sometimes, holding back can be a form of wisdom, allowing us to process our emotions fully before reacting. Other times, bottling up our feelings only makes them more intense. The challenge today is finding that balance, knowing when to speak your truth and when to take a step back to reflect. If you're feeling a little unsure, don't worry. This is a great opportunity to pause and assess the situation. Ask yourself, is this the right time and place to express what I'm feeling, or how will this impact the people around me? Being mindful of your environment and the people you're with can make all the difference. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but rather channeling them in a way that serves you and those around you. On a brighter note, today's energy is also giving you the push to take on more daring tasks. You're ready to tackle challenges with confidence, and that self-assured attitude is magnetic. When you approach life with this kind of boldness, you'll find that connections with others come more easily. Have you noticed how much smoother things seem to go when you're feeling good about yourself? Your positive energy can help resolve past conflicts and bring harmony to your relationships. It's like a ripple effect when you feel at peace with yourself, it spreads to the people around you. But here's a little reminder, even though you're feeling confident, don't lose sight of the bigger picture. It's easy to get caught up in the thrill of the moment and act impulsively, but that can sometimes lead to unintended consequences. You don't want to disrupt situations needlessly or accidentally damage your reputation by acting without thinking. If you're feeling restless or bursting with energy, try directing that enthusiasm into something productive, like a recreational activity or sport. Physical movement can be a great way to channel that extra energy while keeping your focus on what really matters. Speaking of energy, today is the perfect day to get moving. Whether it's hitting the gym, going for a run, or trying out a new fitness class, you're likely to find that physical activity gives you just the boost you need. Have you ever noticed how much clearer your mind feels after a good workout? That's because when you engage in exercise, you're not just improving your physical health, you're also helping to balance your emotional and mental well-being. So, if you're feeling a bit overwhelmed by today's cosmic energy, lace up those sneakers and get moving. You'll thank yourself later. And let's not forget about your dreams and goals. Today's energy is also nudging you to focus on what you want for your future. With this surge of confidence and enthusiasm, it's the perfect time to take steps towards actualizing those dreams. Whether it's a personal project, a career goal, or something you've always wanted to try, today is a great day to put those plans into motion. Remember, when you believe in yourself and take action, the support you need will naturally follow. Your self-assured approach is magnetic, drawing people and opportunities to you in ways that you might not even expect. So, as you navigate the day, remember to balance your emotions with mindfulness, direct your energy into productive outlets, and stay focused on your goals. Whether you're working on a personal relationship, tackling a new challenge, or simply taking care of yourself, know that you have the power to make today a positive and fulfilling experience. And hey, if you've ever found yourself in a situation where you weren't sure whether to hold back or let it all out, share your story with us. What did you decide to do, and how did it turn out? Your experience could be just what someone else needs to hear today.